So this is going to be the last lecture of this section before we move on to the last exercise. We're going to be talking about adding our own custom domain to DXP Cloud. So far everything that we have done with DXP Cloud has had that really long, kind of ugly URL. So it's not very intuitive to remember. Usually I bookmark it so that I don't have to type it out. But it's not convenient, especially for our end users. And so what we want to do, of course, is to add our own custom domain with the name of our company or whatever it is that we want to use. First and foremost, we first have to use some sort of domain management tool, whether that's something like Cloudflare or anything else in between, right? So this will be kind of your typical thing that you'll do with most of the domains. Of course, you got to buy it and everything like that, assuming you haven't done so, right? Once you have that taken care of, the next thing you're going to be doing is adding the addresses to your master and slave entities. And then from there, you're going to have to take care of your CNAMEs for each domain that is added. Right, so a domain points to our DNS server, and then we take care of the rest over in the domain management tool. After we have that part taken care of, next thing that we need to do is configure the domain over on the DXP Cloud side. There's two different ways we can do this. We can use the web console, and depending on which environment we're going to be using may determine which service we're going to be adding the custom domain to. So in production, we're typically going to do this to our Nginx service, our load balancer. But if we're working in different environments, we may do it a little bit differently. Whatever the case, you can use the web console to take care of the domain name, or you can head over to that JSON file that we use for configuration and take care of it over there. There's going to be that specific property over there, custom domains, in which we can add our custom domain. So pretty short section here, right? Let's take care of the fill in the blanks. So again, feel free to pause the video if you'd like, but if not, let's go ahead and move forward and fill in these blanks. So use a domain management tool to point your domain to the DXP Cloud DNS servers, right? So this is where we're going to start off. Next up, right, we're going to add domains to a service in the web console using the custom domains tab, right? This is one option. The other option is using our trusty JSON file that we typically use to configure our DXP Cloud stuff. And we'll find that property, custom domains, to add our custom domain via our code base. Two different ways to do that. So a very quick, very easy section here. We're going to move on to an exercise shortly, but this takes care of this video. I'll see you in the next video.